All right, let's
Yo,
go.
what's going on, everyone? This is the P&Shae Show, and we just wanted to come to you today to talk about this movie that we saw called.
Hold on. I don't think we had to start all over, right? You just continue where you left off, right? All right, so where you at? All right, so the movie that we recently saw was When the Bow Breaks.
Yup.
And it was whack. I think it was whack. I gave the movie a 6.5. I think it's 6.
I think it was a 6 too.
A 6 out of a 10.
Yeah.
It was starring Morris Chestnut and Regina Hall.
Woo!
You know, my girl. What movie was that? Scream?
No. Scary movie. Yeah, Scary movie. Where she played Brenda, okay? Shakespeare love, okay?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Alright, just to pick off, where my girl, left off. It starred Morris Chestnut and...
Like nuts. Regina Hall.
Oh, Regina Hall. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Regina King. I want to get her name wrong. So forgive me for Regina Hall if you're watching this. But, the good thing about it is that... Let's talk about the good things, right? Let's just go into the good things. We probably could have saved the score for last. But this is our first time doing a review. So, from this point forward, we're going to have like a better order how we're going to do things.
Anyway. I mean, it ain't got to be perfect. Like, it don't have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not submitting this for Paramount or anything. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Yes.
Things that I liked about the movie. Morris Chestnut. He looks very good with his top off. What else is good? I don't know. Honestly, the storyline. The storyline was better than what I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought it was going to be like, what was it? Temptation? No, I keep saying Temptation. Not Temptation. What's the movie with Beyonce? And Idris.
Oh, golly, who was in there in that movie? Obsessed. Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was going to be like Obsessed. And it wasn't. So that was good that it had, a different storyline. What else was good?
Oh, okay. You want to pick up where you left off?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Anyway, picking up from off of where my girl, left off. I have to say that this movie was really good at showcasing the fact that both of these two individuals were successful African Americans. Like, it wasn't like your ordinary, we down and like living in the struggle, and now we got this other crazy chick coming and making things worse for us. Like, they had like a nice house, a nice car, a swimming pool, all types of stuff. And I forgot like the location where they lived, but they had like really good jobs. I think that Regina Hall was a chef.
Yeah, she was a chef.
And Morris Chestnut, he was like some type of like businessman. I don't really know what he was involved with.
I can't. That's how you know it wasn't a good movie if you honestly cannot remember those details about the movie. What did you rate it?
I gave the movie a 6 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
I gave him credit for
higher than that, but
no.
Okay, cool.
I want to give him enough credit because I felt like as if these are things that we usually don't see in Afrocentric thrillers, if you will. There were good things like the actress that did play like the surrogate mother. She did a great job. I can see if I can get her name right here while we can.
Her name is Jazz Sinclair.
Jazz
you
Sinclair.
Took it too long. Jazz Sinclair
there.
Yes, Jazz Sinclair. The movie was rated PG-13. So I don't like seeing PG-13 movies because I think they're gonna be whack anyway.
Yeah.
So, PG speaks for itself.
Right. So you already know you're gonna have a lot of restrictions. So if there were scenes in the movies, like now we're gonna go into spoiler territory. We're gonna talk about some of the things that like we saw within the movie that may help support our clauses of what we thought. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, Jazz, we'll just go like along like the storyline. So what happens is, Morris Chestnut and his wife, Regina Hall, they're considering having a child, but I don't think that Regina's character can have a child. They've been trying to conceive a child for years, and every time when they try to do so, like, bad things happen.
She couldn't conceive, basically.
Yeah.
So, had to freeze the sperm from the husband.
Yep.
And, in the beginning, it honestly sounds like a cliche because, it sounds like a Lifetime movie. Somebody told me that they felt like this was a Lifetime movie. Like, that's basically what it sounded like. But yeah, back to the story. Yeah, surrogate. She couldn't have kids, so hired a young surrogate. I honestly think that is bad anyway, because young teenagers, they don't really know what they want. Of course, they want to do something for somebody else, but in the end, I think that eventually they'll want to keep the baby for themselves. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
and that's like what the doctor was warning the couple at first. Like, in some cases, the surrogate mothers may want to keep the child or whatever the case may be, but they did background history on Jazz's character and they wanted to figure out like more about her, and they figured that she was a good match. She was always jolly, jubilant, happy about like regular stuff, but there was other things that was going on in her personal life that that wasn't looking right. So I think Shay can tell you about those things.
Yeah, she had a crazy. Well, I don't even. Was he even her boyfriend for real?
I guess her partner.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, their partner. It was her partner in crime, basically.
Yeah.
And no, because he did kind of get jealous at when she liked Morris Chestnut. So I guess they were a thing. So, what happened? What happened?
Like, what happened was, like, they were all having dinner together. Like, Morris Chestnut, Regina Hall, and everyone. And Jazz's character that she was playing, and the other gentleman whose name I can't recall.
Her name is Anna in the movie.
Yeah, Anna. Sorry.
Okay.
And
so they hold on. Theo.
Yeah, Theo wrote he was playing Mike. Yeah, that was his name, Mike. So it was Mike's
girl. Hey, how's it going? What's up, buddy? Record everything.
Alright, so then, we had, like, Theo's character named Mike, right? So Mike was an abusive boyfriend or partner, like, towards Jazz. They should know. Don't worry that. No, Shay brought me that.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I don't.
Shut off on it for a second.
So, Mike was very abusive towards Jazz in the movie, and, it just, I guess, like, the point came in which Jazz knew that she could no longer take all the stuff that Mike was doing to her. So they decided to call the police, and they got the police involved.
Well, we don't want to go into. Are we going into every detail, or we just like?
Oh, well,
because I feel like you're telling the movie, and some people may have not seen it.
All right. So, you just told them that she had a crush on who?
I mean, that's obvious. We all know that she falls in love with Morris Chestnut. That's on the preview.
This is where you put those emojis on the screen.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I got it. So,
she flicked her earring.
Loosen up. Lighten up, my brother.
Well, you look like a tight duck boy in a
Alright, we gonna be filmed. Hey, this cut's a film.
No, why? I like this. I mean, it can't be serious the whole time. I mean,
I'm trying to be serious, but like, we not even talking about the movie.
Yes, we are. We're gonna get back.
Okay.
Anyway. So, can you put pictures on like the video? That would be cool, right? Okay, cool.
That would
so
be
we can do that at the end when we edit it?
Yeah, we just, whatever you want to talk about. Like, if I wanted to show Jazz wearing that nice dress that I saw in the movie, I could put that picture right there, right? Or if Shay want to put Morris Chestnut's whack body, I'll let y'all be the judge of it. Then,
it was amazing.
Put that as well, too.
So, at the box office, they made, what did I say, 26 million? Right.
I guess. I haven't looked at the box office results.
I mean, we're looking right at it.
So box
$26,628,954. So, I mean, that sounds like a lot to me, but I know they didn't get great reviews on it, so...
Yeah, usually like when a film is being filmed, we all know that whatever the film's budget is, it has to make twice the amount of that budget in order to be considered like a success for the studio. So hopefully this film only costs about, I don't know, $3 million, $10 million. Well, not $10 million. It would have to be at least like $3 to like $6 million.
All right.
So we were able to figure out like how much the budget was. The budget was actually
$10 million.
$10 million. So that means that, the film was a success. However, we don't know how much the studio spent for like advertising on television for the movie as well. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's jump back into details of the story. We just
that does kind of matter. Their budget.
Yes.
And what they made.
Yes. But now we can get back into the story, right?
Right.
Right. Okay.
Oh, they did 23.7 million basically at the box office.
Yeah.
So
it made double its budget, but at the same time, I don't know how much they had to spend for advertising.
What else should we say? I mean, it doesn't have to be that long. What else?
We ain't even finished going into the end. Like, they don't even know what happened.
Why do you want? We're not supposed to be telling them the story.
I said, like, let's go into plot details. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to like spoil it. Like, we can go towards like we ain't gotta spoil it, right, guys?
Okay, so what details are you trying to say? Go ahead.
All right, so what I was gonna say was like, further in the movie, she gets to stay with the family, Regina Hall and Morris Chestnut, and they take her in, and everything's going fine. But there's some things that Jazz has going on that just makes Morris say to himself like, I might have to think about like how I may be carrying myself and whatnot. So I won't go into what those details are, but I will say that Jazz's character goes the extra mile to get Morris's attention. And whether or not, he's into it or not, I'll let you guys be the judge of that when you guys get a chance to see it. But,
I have a question. I think I asked you this in the movie theater. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. I wish I could say it, though. I don't know if I can really say it. So, it's a part in the movie where she had to go the extra mile. Well, he had to go the extra mile.
Oh.
And to save his marriage. And I just want to know if I think I asked you this, if you were in that predicament, would you go the extra mile with the other girl?
If my marriage was at risk,
yes,
and if I had to make it so that I could save my marriage,
mm-hmm.
I would do whatever I had to do, as long as my wife knew what I was doing. So if my wife knows that the woman that I may have to, go the extra mile with is very fine, then she knows that before I have to do what I have to do. Okay? Save my marriage. Cool. But, that wouldn't be the first thing in my mind, of course. But as long as my wife would give me permission. Now, would I let Shay get with Morris Chestnut to save our marriage? Heck no. He can go ahead and be sad or sorrowful, wherever he is. And he can go to jail. I don't care. And she's just going to have to be mad at me for the rest of my life. But in my case, I know that
Drake, I don't know if he'll save our marriage or ruin it. But I would just have to go the extra mile. Right.
Because, he's with Rihanna, so I'm sure he's already going the extra mile so far.
That's cool. I mean,
sure you could tag in, right?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, hey.
That's why she has me.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically, I'm just going to say, I definitely think you guys should still go see it. The ending wasn't the best, but, I mean, it was an okay movie. It wasn't, like, the best movie I've ever seen, but it was decent enough to go pay $11 to go see it, or Fire Stick, whatever you want.
You got Fire Stick, save your money, folks. I'm not telling you not to spend your money, but if you want to be in the theater with a bunch of people who are going to have the same reaction as you, which is the funny part, seeing what other people's reactions are when we go see scary movies, then do so. By all means, go for it. So, out of 10, 6 out of 10. Was it horrible? No. Did it have some twists and turns to it that I did admire? Yes. But at the same time, you just felt like as if it was too cliche. You already knew it was basically going to happen next. And, by the end of the movie, you're just like, okay. Like, I kind of knew this was going to happen, but I still enjoyed the ride regardless. So, it's during that ride that you may get a little kick out of things here and there. But, yeah.
So, yeah. And I think that's it for When the Bow Breaks. We should see if there's any.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't talk about that. The joke that you made at the end. Like he's like. We might have to make a spoiler video, if you will.
Yeah. So let me see. So there will not be a sequel. It was just when the ball breaks by itself, which is good. They should start with it while they're at it. But Regina, I still love you. And Morris, just call me anytime.
What are you going to have to say to you? What are you going to call him about?
I mean, would you like to say something before I press stop on the video?
Nah, Morris, just don't call my phone or her phone, or we going to have some problems. He
doesn't really have my number, so...
I smack you upside your bald head. I'm not scared. And I'm really fake gangster, ain't I? But I can go 100.
All right, you guys. So...
We love you guys.
Peace, love, and age control.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah. I'm on a new level. 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 Brought me a new shovel.